Ladies, I like cancer, diabetes, heart trouble. That's number one. That's number two. That's number three. I guess my hair is white, and now my eyebrows are getting white. Good Lord. And and that's what I'm talking about today. I don't know, whatever it is. Earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, hurricanes. You understand what I'm saying? Why can't you die healthy? Whatever. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed it today and you learned something. See you next week. God bless. Bye-bye.
I think a lot of people don't realize how you could have people from California. All those plump, juicy people packed with energy. Seriously. People like this one. Hard and dry, all those vitamins and minerals, natural fruit sugars. People just taste better. Lots better. Do you realize that plump, juicy people cooks up in just a few minutes? Seriously. You could have a good-tasting bowlful in no time. Chop them up into muffin mix. Delicious. You know something else? People makes a great snack. How long has it been since you've tried people the breakfast fruit from California? You don't know what you're missing. Why don't you find out? Tomorrow morning.
Kira and Zach Zach suggests their minds work differently. Kira suggests they use, sorry for the confusion. Now, Zach doesn't want to sound harsh. When Kira gives Zach Grammarly, Kira and Zach are using a product that will make Zach feel like they, Go to KiraandZach.com to download.
Low prices isn't the only way to save at Loblaws, because they found a way to make your cash register tapes worth money. For every $100 worth of these tapes, plus 1 penny, Loblaws will give you a $5 travel voucher. Loblaws is dedicated. These are like $5 bills.
Sir? What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's another day, another chance to hop on here and draw something with you. AL is here on a break. Jeff has no meetings. Cam is here. Babbage is here. Black Wing is here. And Tony, why you not be early instead of just on time? Hey, everybody. I am getting a late start today. Had some stuff to do this morning. I did a little short for the first time on my YouTube account saying, hey, oh, wait a minute. Actually, what I should say is, let's get this music going here. Saying, hey, should I keep doing the live streams? And overwhelmingly, everyone said yes. So we're going to keep doing them. Also, I'm going to point out that this is the first time I've done a short with my phone, because I typically don't use my phone for YouTube. And the first two I did just kind of offhandedly got way more views than my normal videos. So YouTube is, and I've read this before, but of course favoring the short, because it's a TikTok world. Instagram and everything else are following suit. Whatever. All right, let's draw. I'm sorry, Cam. Somebody give me a music check here. We're just gonna draw today. Because so last couple days I've been going for very long hikes with like 4 miles with a 40-pound weight vest. It's been my workout. And then this morning I had to go help spread some mulch around for a couple hours at church. And I'm tired, so I had to lay down for a little bit after lunch today. But now I've got some coffee. I got my second wind, and getting back on the horse. Yeah, Blackwing says, man, TikTok ruins everything. Yeah, see, it's the same. Remember, if I think I told y'all a few weeks ago, I just started uploading reels instead of pictures to Instagram, and I started gaining followers again, and people started seeing things again, and that's what the platforms are forcing you to use them the way people use TikTok to get those kids in. Gotta get those children. AL, did you get my response to your email? I'm praying for your family. AL cannot catch a break. Pete, hello. Oh man. So we're just kind of drawing here. Kind of drawing. Need to make this more interesting. Here, I'm gonna draw a picture. It's just gonna be some girl looking to the left. Well, her left. Your right. Of course, you know it's going to make this better. Tiny hats. Tiny little hat. That's what makes drawing worthwhile. What's up, Josh Graydon? prove to you he said that. Look, there it is. Okay, the caffeine is hitting my bloodstream. And once again, I drew largely. Too big. Josh says you're drawing badly. Whatever. I don't want to hear it. Have you seen the crap I draw? Stupid Newfie says, what's better than tiny hats? Heiny tats. He's here all week, everyone. Sample the veal. Can't even draw a tiny hat. What? Come on. Come on, you. Come on, fella. That's not the spirit. By the way, Paranormals is returning very soon. I'm hoping maybe even next week. There's going to be some activity. things are in motion. In motion. You've been hearing it for 2 years. Guess what? You're going to be shocked and awed. Has it been 2 years? It hasn't been 2 years. Has it? That was me drinking coffee. That was the sound from inside my coffee cup. You're welcome. Goosemedi with the paranormal O. That's right. Did you all not see the new Sir Michael avatar? Because Sir Michael said, enough of this. I'm just taking this over. That's what happened. I'm not making that up. Yes, Zach Richmond, it's coming back. In fact, Sir Michael I think Sir Michael has just decided that new content is going up. He's got some reports. He's got some things he has to share with the world. So with my little question I did last night about whether I should stream, and that they're not, most of my streams aren't being well attended. Although this one is up to this one reflects the general consensus, is that mornings are really bad for people. I've also realized, and I can't believe I didn't take this into account, because you just kind of go along with the flow. You know what I'm saying? And in 2020 to 2021. They did a lot better. And then I just realized everybody's going back into the office. So the mornings are sucking for live streams. And that's a huge part of it, I think. So have Sir Michael call the scammers back and see them try to sell the mortgage insurance. Yeah, we're starting a tiny hat craze here. Sir Michael should call. on the Institute line. It says, how do you know you need insurance? You need phone insurance. Your business is all based on the phone. And here you are. What if your phone breaks? How you go back to the shackles?
Bashir, your problem is you are just like guy I know. His name was Habib.
Okay, Tony. All right. You've gone into the office throughout the entire pandemic ordeal. Some people are just now going back. I've heard people I know. My wife was at home for for a full solid year. But you know, Jeff, you're a trooper. You're doing the Lord's work. She needs a little party hat. Tie that on there so it doesn't fall off. It is a tiny hat after all. Camp's never going back. Tony's the ordeal. Past Master Dan, got your messages on there. Thank you on the your comments you've been leaving. In fact, I want to shut down that office. What is it? The DMV? Is that where you work? 4 online classes taught online 4 times a week. Had to go in for 1 day. It was weird and pointless. Okay, that coffee is doing the work, getting the stuff done. Here I am. Cam does not work at the DMV. Are you sure? You sure that this isn't why the DMV is slow? Is because you guys have one ear on your YouTube live streams? Because I don't know, the word on the streets is that Cam loves to make people wait at the DMV. People would be afraid to go to the DMV if Cam worked there because it would be so efficient. You'd mail things to people before they needed them. I gotta go to the DMV. Ding dong. Your streets are dirty lie. Man, my streets are above reproach. My streets are the bee's knees. Sayings. We need to bring back some old sayings for the kids. Our generation lacks good sayings. The bee's knees. The cat's there's a cat's pajamas. What does that even mean? That there's the pirate's booty. If that never was a saying, that needs to be a saying. You guys are the. Thank you. You're the pirate's booty. HR called. They'd like a word with you. Above reproach, but crawling with roaches. In case you didn't notice, we're just drawing. We're just drawing today. I'm doing a informal live stream. I did color this one yesterday. This page of Gunship Thunder Punch. I'm almost done with it. This is what I did via live stream. Pretty much this entire thing yesterday between the 2 live streams. They're just got to put in the little what they're seeing right there, and I might do that in a minute. Who knows? I did like this panel, like this page. It's fun. It's blue. I should also save this. Save as. Look at all those pages. Look at all that. There's your Gunship Thunder Punch 2, everybody. gunshipthunderpunch.com. All right. Tiny Hat Hit Parade. That's what this one's called. Amos, thank you. He's teaching class, but jumped on to boost Brian's numbers. Get those numbers up. Dog's boy. Pirate booty sounds great until you realize it's diseased and riddled with scurvy. Got to get those lemons. Get that citrus. You're the tops, I tell. Swell, even fella. Yeah, the tops. All right, which one was I doing? What, I'm vaguely going off of some face reference here that I pulled off a DeviantArt years ago. That's about the only thing DeviantArt was good for. Ale has to leave in 10 minutes. Jeff says 16 are watching. One person's on, there's 17 now. One person is on Twitch. Hello, Twitch person. Hello. AL is trying to tutor a senior who can't even do basic math. Now, is this like a person with a learning disability, or is it just a person that is just a victim of the system? A victim of our culture. Bless the Twitcher. Citrus sounds like some cracky shareware Tetris knockoff. Yeah, that you played on the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A. That's the computer we had. Brandon the Zealot says, my internet keeps dropping out. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I like the cut of your jib. Your mizzen mast is above reproach. Oh, yeah. Remember when Mac was used in movies? Hey, Mac. The learning disability is probably TikTok. Yeah. Yep. That's where the kids want to be. Can't do basic math, but we know how to make a TikTok. Was Mac the captain on Adam 12? He has learning disabilities and the victim of the system. He's just admitted to me someone helped him pass the state exam. Oh. Oh, yikes. So this is a difficult angle right here. Don't shy away from the difficult angles. Got to break these down into their shapes. And remember this little form right here. The curvature of the face. Peanut Butter and Eggman, a wealthy but unsophisticated small-town business. A butter and egg man. I like that one. He's a butter and egg man, Mac. You can't pull one over on him. Pangwangle is to live or go along cheerfully in spite of minor misfortunes. Pangwangle. That's going to be my motto. Pangwangle. I need these I need these old world sayings. Keep feeding them to me. Plonker. That's the one I learned last year. I like that one. Look at this plonker. So a lot of times there's this little line when the jaw comes up, but you don't have to draw that. You can do it and simplify this even more. Nosebagger was, quote, someone who takes a day trip to the beach. Nosebagger. Which color gold Faber do you like using sketching? There's a darker blue, the one that I posted on that short, that's really good. And I also use just a red. It's like the problem is they don't have names printed on them. A lighter blue is okay. It doesn't go as creamy as I like. I bought a batch of the wrong color blue. I'll still use them. Oh, I see. He brings his own provisions and doesn't contribute at all to the resort he's visiting. Got a funny for him. How did he know his name was Mac? Hey, Mac. Tickle that algorithm. You know what? Apparently that's what shorts do. I inadvertently have discovered. I'm going to do some more shorts, I think. That'll help. 22, Jeff. 22. No Siege. Siege will be tomorrow. I called Elliot, but Elliot has been, I know he was busy. And he hasn't been answering his phone for like a week. And I think he's just so busy. There's the little pit on the neck. Oh, we got to give her a hat, though. There you go. You get a hat. You get a hat. And you get a hat. Take the hint, Brian. Oh, then yeah, I know. Oh, you're just now getting a notification? That's because it's 28 minutes in. Of course. Let's go watch Brian's shorts. Hands off my shorts, Mac. Hey, Rochelle. Everyone gets a hat. I mean, everyone has to. We can't leave anyone out. So a good practice is downloading, like go on to DeviantArt, I guess still has some good, even though I guess people still use it, but some good stock photos. And so you can get a bunch of ones that have like someone looking at different up and down different directions and just draw those. Just draw those faces. It doesn't have to be like a likeness either. You're just trying to use it to get the feel, you know? Who would make a toilet seat out of brass? Yeah, I know. Never got a notification. You know, we are I think what I need to do is I need to do a short here and there that says what my schedule is, or do a post. I don't know what I got to figure out what YouTube wants you to do. That's the thing. And I'm really bad about going, hey, I figured this out. Let's do this. Why isn't it working? And then, you know, it's frustrating. Frustration. Being caught cheating used to be called being on a left-handed honeymoon. Words, am I right? Remember, you always draw big clumps. of hair. Don't worry about the strands. That's not how we do things. How we do things is we do little hats. Pair of drawers means 2 cups of coffee. Brandon started going to the subscription feed. That's right. You have to go to your own feed, which is kind of counterintuitive because it doesn't really, most people don't do that. I guess because it's buried, kind of. I don't know. I don't do it. Hey, Ricky, what's going on? We are drawing some tiny hats on this lady. Anyone seen Everyone Everywhere all at once? I have not. Is it good? Is it good? Huh? Drawing a little circle, a ball at the end of the nose to kind of tell you that 3-dimensional space. That helps. Zib is a nincompoop, as in, hey, you big zib. There used to be a lot of visual signals used way back when. One thing was when you were done with your coffee, you'd place a spoon on top of the cup. Now we just wait for the server to come by and take your cup away. I read a review of my audiobook, says Jeff, where they said, if this book were food, it would be a dark chocolate cake. Is that a good thing? Wow, thanks. Guess. I mean, depends on if you like that sort of thing. I guess that's a positive review, right? Just keep them from refilling. Oh, okay. Andrew Hayes got his corporate pronoun guide at work. If you guys could use my preferred Lord and Master, that would be great, okay? Thanks. All right, let's get a little, I don't know what kind of hat. I'm running out of types of hats. Well, how about a sombrero? She's culturally appropriating. See, this is what warming up does. That one I think is the stronger sketch just because I've gotten all this out of my system and I'm loosened up. To give someone the wind is to jilt a suitor. A quote corporate pronoun guide. Is that Pete's over here giving all these slang terms. I'm like, is that one a slang term as well? All right, so let's I can get get one more in here. I think then we'll ink it. We'll put an ink it. Put the ink. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Huh? Let's do a little smile. How about that? Tony says,
I learned English. Now I have to learn further stay English. I am no chump.
he wouldn't say you here. For those of you that don't know, Tony is my old boss. Not for reals. I tell so many Tony stories that he became a character. To make visitors feel welcome and comfortable where I work. Slathered with inks. Okay, I'm caught up on there. Okay. So this morning I was helping spread mulch on the playground at church. They got some more mulch. I did manual labor. It's the good of working out and being in shape if you're not, doing something practical with it. Tony is real. He is real. He was real. Every story I have told you is terribly real. I told Tressel when I met him, he was staying in town for a couple days, and he was staying at a hotel near where I used to work. I told him, "You are close. You are so close to where it all went down, man. So close to that parking lot where he trapped those employees from the other business in." Oh. So close. I should have taken him on the Tony tour. And this is where the girl cried in the car when she couldn't get out of the parking lot, and I had to go get her driver's license, which I'm pretty sure is illegal. Oh man, what a crazy time that was. This is why I am the way I am. Why am I? One of many reasons why I'm broken. I'm just a shell of a man. That's not true. Some good came out of it. It was a refining fire. Don't watch Long Shot. What's Long Shot? What is it? Huh? Cute writing is so cringy. What makes cute writing? So face turns away by the way. Things get compressed. Features get compressed. Time. There's a clock.
In Iran, if you draw art, they amputate your bank account.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing. Hang on, I think he's getting us an example of this writing. All right, let's get one or two more, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, let's just. We're 40 minutes in. Let's just ink. Switch over to the inks. Engage the inks. Put the children in the salsa section. But sir, what? Put the children in the salsa. My version of Picard, when he gets old and senile, he just randomly shouts to put the children in the saucer section. I have not seen Picard. I have been watching Picard vicariously through Red Letter Media, and that makes me want to not watch it. Pastmaster Dan says, I just had to file a health complaint against our McDonald's. Served you a raw hamburger, 15 years, never till today. What? A raw hamburger? Yeah, but that's a little different than being Karen. That's that I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. That deserves this. She's got to show up at least once. Ready? Brace yourself.
You guys, could this year get any worse?
You're welcome. You didn't mean cute writing. I meant the writing was so cringy. Long Shot's a movie with Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen. Oh, Seth Rogen. I don't like Seth. I've never been a fan of Seth Rogen. Ever since I had to sit through Green Hornet. Would Siege be considered a Karen? Maybe an artistic Karen? No. Siege doesn't. No, because you'd have to. Karens call for your manager. You just watched the trailer? Now I'm going to have to. I'll have to look it up.
But I see why you scare your audience with Madge person.
Madge would hate Tony. The Madges of the world. But they wouldn't know what to do because he's from Iran. He's an immigrant Muslim from Iran, so that's kind of like, what does Madge do? It checks too many boxes of something. Cam says Madge makes me so happier. Yeah. The typical Karen has that that haircut. I don't know what it would be called. Tangent. Can report that Karens are an object of mockery with the kids. Well, the kids like Karen. My son has recently discovered what a Karen is because of YouTube videos. Blackwing's got to be going. All right. See you next time. Kusmeti with a little enlightenment says a Karen haircut is an inverted bob. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know the names for haircuts for anybody, men or women. Here's a good question from Pete Mack. In North Carolina, is the phrase "bless your heart" actually an insult? It can be. There's a range of things. Like, if somebody's just an idiot or they do something stupid, you're like, well, bless your heart. But if you show up with a casserole unexpectedly because someone's going through a hard time, they would say, "Oh, bless your heart." So it just depends on the context. It's not always. That's what people don't understand outside of the South. It depends, like everything, on context, but it can be. Yes, it can be a nice way of saying F you, but not always. That's the tricky part because we're slick about it. Yes, and it can be too stupid to know the difference as well. But it can actually be a compliment in if somebody actually does. I guess the only scenario where now that I'm thinking about it, the only scenario where it's legitimately a compliment or a thank you is when something's unexpected. If every other instance that I can think of, it's an insult. So yes, there you go. There's your Southern linguistic education for the day. Cam says I like Southerners. I do too, man. I do too, man. We had a good time down here. Charlize Theron, bless her heart, being one of the most beautiful women in film of my formative years, having transformed myself into a goblin. No, I don't remember that. Guide to Southern brush offs. Trying to think what else. I'll have to sit here and think of maybe some other things we say. I love him to death, but he's about as smart as a bag of hammers. If you say I love him to death, that's like, man, I'm about to say it like it is. I really do like this person, but bless their heart. See, that's not an insult. The bless their heart's not an insult. They really do try. Bless their heart. Even though your ancestors had to kill some of them. The more sweetly my mother-in-law says, bless your heart, the more of an up yours I know it is, especially if she puts her hands on her heart. The internet has made bless your heart and y'all spread and become more of a thing elsewhere. The Chick-fil-A is down the road. Well, it is down the road, but I don't like what I was doing there. What about I Swanee? You ever heard that? Instead of saying I swear, my grandma would say I Swanee. I still don't know what a Swanee is. Sounds like the way over in the UK, we have the technique of insulting people and we do it politely. They think we played them a compliment. Have they used bless your heart in movies yet? Not in anything that I can think of mainstream wise. Anybody else know of anything? If they do, they'll do it wrong. And it'll be like, it won't make sense. All right. I was too busy talking about bless your heart while I was doing all this. Let's revisit all this stuff. Jeez, man. My Australian friend, says Gabrielle, puts on a southern accent when he talks to some of his American friends. Otherwise, they can't understand him. When I was in London, they said I sounded like Hollywood with a twang. And I'm like, I guess you think all American accents sound like Hollywood. I don't know what Pete Mac would be the person to ask if that's what I sound like to a bless your heart. Okay, we need an emoji. I'll get on it. By the way, I am for a while, at least, I am making convention videos in the future, members only. So what was I doing here with this thing? Why that look right in the sketch, but not when I went to ink it. Who would be the emoji for bless your heart? I can understand USA accents. I love the sound of them. From New York to Southern drawl. Betty White. Okay. Best comeback to my foul-mouthed brother. Marty, you can put words in your mouth. I wouldn't scrape off my shoe. One theory on Al Swanee is that it comes from Al Warranty, said quickly. So that's to run together. I don't know. Maybe. Lie Swanee. That's what Grandma used to say. I had another one. What else did she used to say? I gotta think about my grandma. That a lot of people in upstate New York love the places like Texas and Southern speech. When I was I don't remember if I've told this story here, but at the cigar bar in San Diego, I went up to the counter and I was like, I ordered whatever. And the guy goes, North or South Carolina? And I was like, North. I was like, that's impressive. Most people can't pinpoint it that well. And he goes, well, my friend's in the Marines and sometimes he slips into it because he's at Camp Lejeune. I'm like, oh, wow. That was impressive. I'd gone to that cigar bar every year for like almost 10 years. And towards the end, I mean, of course, it's been a couple of years since I've been to San Diego because they hadn't had the show. And the last time, 2 times I was there, I guess, the guy was like, hey, it's been a while. I'm like, man, I'm a regular. They probably don't remember me now. Let's see. This one might be my favorite. This sketch flowed. I've also got to do some more Transformers role-playing game card art that came through today. I get some stuff done before Friday. I'm gonna ask him if I can share what I've done so far, because I don't know if it's out yet. But the guy that's coloring my stuff, because they want them painted kind of style over my lines, and the guy that's doing the Transformer stuff is really good. I'm like, did I draw that? Wow. Big hats, little heads, big heads, little hats. We don't know. There's room for interpretation. Some big jerk was up. Josh, I can't read that. I can't read that comment. We'll get demonetized. What are you trying to do to me? I don't really like that one, but I'll leave it. Got to keep moving. Let's see your completely filled in eyes. That works too. We need a hero who wears a hat, a dapper and daring doer of dynamic deeds. We don't have any hat wearing heroes, do we? Like Darkwing Duck or Batman sort of wears a hat. Yeah, well, I mean it's a cowl. That's different. But it kind of is, I guess. Do I have any more cons coming up? In June, Joe Fest. That's the only one. Hatception. Spent all morning painting scenery for a local stage production of Disney's Descendants. Sherlock Holmes is a hero with that. Yeah, with Dick Tracy. These are all old heroes. Do the kids today have any heroes with hats? Any relevant heroes? Even Sherlock doesn't wear it anymore, like in the Cumberbund. Zorro, Speedy Gonzales wore a sombrero. Yeah, that's problematic. Don't make me whip out Madge again. Indianapolis Jones. Sergeant Rock wore a hat. Paw Patrol wears a hat. Are hats not cool anymore? I don't know. I am a fan of hats, as you can probably tell. Topper. New Ridley wears tape on his face. Vanilla Ice wears hats. Okay, well. You can't. It's easier to collaborate and listen when you have a hat on. Wearing a hat comes with your territory. I have a running hat I always wear when I spar. Usually, and I wear it to keep that sweat from my eyes, but it's kind of become my trademark. Some of my students try to steal my hat at the gym. Slash wears a hat. That's right. I don't even know what Slash looks like. Pastmaster's stance is a top-notch portrait. I appreciate that. Walter White wore a hat. I haven't seen the new Batman movie. I've heard mixed things. I'll see it eventually. I just don't have what's it on HBO? I don't have HBO Max. in the mornings, my son and I, before school, he watches a Marvel movie or whatever. And we just started watching Thor Ragnarok again, which I really do like. I thought that was a good one. Penguin usually wears a hat, but he doesn't in the new movie. That's right. Pork pie hat when you're painting. I can't pull off a pork pie hat. I can't pull off small brimmed hats. Kurt Angle wore tiny hats. I have to wear trucker caps because my normal cap feels like they're sliding off your head. My dad would wear a hat like a trucker if he ever wore like a baseball hat, a trucker hat, but he wore it like high on his head. Brian's a bowler guy with a cigar. No, I don't think I'm a bowler guy. Oh, the kids in South Park wear a hat. Oop. Computer, keep up with me. Wide brim hats are the best. I have a Tilly that I wear. I'm doing yard work or going fishing or something. I need to get a new like wide, not super wide, but like a good hat. Should wear it to conventions. Wear hats, physical work, as sweat comes pouring out. It runs the eyes. Yeah. That's why I wear it when I'm working out. But do rags, I can't pull off a do rag. Most humanoid aliens look like people with fancy hats. Aliens in Star Wars. Yeah, I can see that. Is that the only one left up here? This one? Oh, okay. Let's make her simplified for the sake of time. Do-rag and a bandana. I've seen some do-rags which are like really not a bandana, but they're just specifically made for that, right? I think. Does Storm Shadow count someone wears a hat? Nope. Hood and mask. Do-rag stretches. Yeah, it's a... Bandanas are too associated with gang colors. At least they are around here. I'm sure they are everywhere because all the kids and their gangs. Silly do-rags when they look like pantyhose worn on the head. Adding some lighter, thinner lines. Let's make some thicker ones there, though. Thor wears a hat. It's a helmet. I think his eye is too high. Okay. It's okay. We're at an hour. I'll wrap these little sketches up, and then I'll call it. So what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Be streaming with Siege in the afternoon, as far as we know. How much just a baseball cap with armor? I mean, yeah, you know. Get into the technical definitions of hats now. Question mark. Do rags also serve as a nice way to conceal your identity when construction toilet? So I'm gonna add some thickness to. I'm gonna do a coward's layer to do this though. Zorro mask and a hat. That's right. So really playing with these line weights here. Wherever there would be like some deep shadows. With texture. And the underside of things. Yeah, I like that one. I like that there. Shemek, I don't know what that is. Toilet hat, a bucket. Same thing for you, lady. I did pretty well with her line weights already, though. Yeah, hats or like dress hats, fedoras. I still wish we wore those. I guess you still could, but I mean, I wish it was like we're a very less formal society now. Wonder why that is. Why? Anybody know that? Anybody know why we stopped wearing like all that stuff? What made us less formal? The 60s? Trilby hats. I was like that thing. See soldiers back in the movies wrapped around their neck. Oh, okay. She needs a foil hat so they can't read her thoughts. Which one? Oh, she doesn't have one, does she? Oh my goodness. Foil hat it is. That's like a... Doesn't it have like that? Doesn't like shaped like a big poop. Little poop foil hat. Probably more 70s. Yeah, I guess so. No one's stopping you from wearing a fedora. Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, I got to wear a suit with it because you can't just throw on a fedora I might get a fedora to go with my random, so the random times I wear a suit. So you watch like old Columbo episodes or shows from the 70s. Some of the guys, like the detectives and things, sometimes will wear fedoras. And it's like this must have been on the remnants of like the last formality person many has. Yeah, this character is she doesn't have one either. What was I thinking? Did I draw one? Oh, I did. I drew no, I didn't. She doesn't have one. What is going on, Brian? Too busy talking about hats. Less hat talk. More hat. Let's talk about less hat talk, more hat action. She has a tinfoil hat. All right, so let's do this. It's more of a kind of a derby, right? And she's gonna have she's gonna have like the paper hat, like working at what this is called, or an army hat, maybe more of an army hat, or a nurse's hat. Yoda hat ears. Could put the yarmulke, sunbonnet, all these things and more.
There is no limit.
Oops.
To what can be accomplished here when you have tiny hats.
Paper boat hat. Okay, yeah. What did nurses? Didn't they wear those little nurse hats? What were those for? She's gonna have glasses on in this one. Here we go. Better. Make her line weights a little more interesting. Why is there now new? Why is there no Jew hat? Oh, now Jew hat. Because there's no dudes on here. Jewish women don't wear hats? Is there a Jewish hat for women? I don't know. Somebody in the comments, let me know. Oh, Babbage here with the knowledge drop. Boom. The cap's original purpose was to keep the nurse's hair neatly in place and present a modest appearance. Male nurses do not wear caps. All right, well, here's what we got done today. Scarf. Hey, let's put a scarf on her. I haven't really indicated any clothes. They're all wearing clothes, I promise. Hairnet. For working down at the cafeteria. Okay. All right, so I'm going to call it there. It's after an hour, so let's wrap this up. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm going to post some more shorts on here and experiment with that a little bit to see, because those are easy to do. I can do like short art tips that way too. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. We'll I may move this live stream stuff to the afternoon. I think that works better for everybody, but I'll keep doing them. People seem to like them. They watch them later. Go check out gunshipthunderpunch.com if you're not in for book 1 and 2. It's still available till it goes to print, which is as seen here. And shearertown.locals.com. All that stuff. You know what to do. See you all in the next time around the internet. You know what I'm saying? Right on.